Tyler, we can talk about piss or ottomans.
How about a little piss?
Rick, why is there a man shooting piss on our front lawn?
I'm sure he'll tell you.
I am Pissmaster.
Get monk, I'm addicted to rizzing. Baby Gronk told me that I got mad riz. Goon with me, join the Sigma Nation. Riz and show him how big your Drake is. Be Gronk the Sigma that we gel for. L Don the Pookie that we sim for. In Ohio I saw you watch me edging. Skibbity Riz means edging with your best friend. Got out that's something you...
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Sundays with the Sprinkles. Brett Sprinkle here, Brandon Shanahan, Tyler Sprinkle here. What's going on, boys? Happy Saturday. Week one of college football season is finally upon us. We made it. We made it all the way through the summer months, the winter months, all without football. We're back, and you can tell by the sour look on both of their faces that Nebraska is 1-0. What's going on, boys?
Good morning.
See? Look at him. They're so happy. Brandon actually was just telling me he went on a last-minute trip, and the boy got to see the Huskers win live in person down there in Arrowhead. How was that trip?
It was the most euphoric moment of my life. I was telling Brett before we hopped on, if I could compound that feeling of the Hartzog interception into a pill, I would do crime and abandon my family in pursuit of acquiring this substance.
I think it's just fentanyl. I think fentanyl is your drug then. Or like heroin infused fentanyl infused heroin. Try it out. Let's see what happens. Let's see if you can figure it out. Let's test some things.
Nebraska had their documentary series last year, Chasing 3. I'm just going to be chasing drugs, chasing the high. Mm-hmm. And it's just going to be a documentary of me doing all sorts of drugs. I'm in. Talk me into it. Twisting my arm.
I mean, that's content, baby. That's what we need here. Tyler, how are you doing today?
Good.
I didn't see you playing video games last night, so I was a little alarmed. It's like, where'd my little brother go? Haven't talked to him in a while. Tried to chat with you during the game on Thursday. Still nothing. Kind of your crickets and everything. Just wanted to actually, I'm happy we're doing this podcast. This is like a quality of life check. Just want to see if you're doing all right.
Yeah, during the game, I wanted to enjoy it, so I didn't want to deal with your bullshit.
I did mean because I saw the first text from Brett.
And then last night,
I was rooting for you guys. Okay, chat. Okay, guys, tell me, and this is for the listeners. They're going to read everything that I said. Tell me if there's anything nefarious about this. I said, boys are looking good. And then I was immediately on the Metro train, so my feed was a little bit behind. That was when they came out, they looked good. I mean, it was like the first series of the game. They got, they did go 3 and out, and I was a little bit behind. It's like, oh, fuck, my bad, a couple plays behind, so they had to punt. Okay, that's fine. And then it was bullshit. Hey, was it not bullshit they were wearing all red?
Yeah,
you guys are the Huskers. You guys are big red. Yeah, exactly. They were trying to beat Nebraska. It was bullshit. Mm-hmm. And those uniforms, honestly, they weren't very – I didn't like those all reds.
I thought they were almost very cool. I love a script helmet. I don't love how they did it.
Yeah.
And then the all red is what it is.
So their idea was Nebraska sold out the stadium pretty much. So it's going to be all red. So we're going to trick ourselves into thinking that all these people are here for us since we're in all red to try to make themselves feel better. It almost worked.
And honestly, I didn't realize it was at a neutral site until the end. Whenever I heard the announcer saying, "Oh yeah, by the way, all these Nebraska fans, they sold out. They sell out Lincoln, and then all of a sudden, they just drove 2.5 hours down to sell out Arrowhead." So I didn't realize it was a neutral site till then.
Yeah, that was, I think, my favorite part about it because I've been to home games at Memorial Stadium with more opposing fans than this game. 3 hours away from Nebraska in Missouri. It was unbelievable. Well,
it just goes to show that Nebraska still dominates Big 12 country.
We own the Big 12.
Mm-hmm. Always.
Look over the last 24 months.
I also didn't realize this was a trophy game. So
I didn't realize that either.
So now Nebraska has 2 1-of-1 trophies. We have the crown. So sick. Better than the NCAA tournament, if you ask me. And then now we have this Kansas City Classic trophy. So we have 2 1-of-1s. So get ready.
So Kansas City Classic, and I'm genuinely asking, Is it going to be Cincinnati, Nebraska every year, or is it just going to be
No,
Okay,
it's just
so
going to be a
against the
game
Purdue.
at Arrowhead to start the season.
It's like the Camping World Extravaganza every year that happens down in Okay.
Yeah.
And then Nebraska was driving. I remember this specifically. They were driving. They were about to score the first touchdown. I think the score was 3-3, maybe even 6-3. I think it was 3-3. So I got a shot. I was like, "Hey, celebration soon come." Took a picture of the shot. Showed the boys. We're expecting some hype. Didn't get anything. They did not score a touchdown, and I kind of feel like I jinxed that one. So that's on me. You know what? Hey, that's on me. I think I jinxed it a little bit. I think I jumped the gun a little bit too early. So I waited.
At least Ledger Pritchett was who we thought he was with the false starts.
That's exactly who they told us he was.
Yeah, they told us. So we couldn't be surprised when he did that.
I mean, that was unfortunately the least surprising thing I saw all game.
Yeah.
And then I think the very following drive after they kicked that field goal when they were on the 2-yard line, they couldn't punch it in. There was a play where it was the most catch and football move I have ever seen in my entire life. They called it incomplete for some reason. They had to go to the replay booth. Nebraska obviously forced the fumble, recovered it, and everyone was hyped. So I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, let's go!" And our good friend Brooke Burns said, "Men lie, women lie, but ball don't lie." And the ball sure didn't lie. Nebraska was able to punch it in for the first touchdown, down that shot. So I thought the boys would be celebrated with me. Still crickets, still nothing. They didn't get anything out. LFG, and then the challenge play started challenging it. I was like, "Oh fuck," because I think it was a kind of a fade route. Wide receiver went up for it. You couldn't quite tell if he was able to get 1 foot in while he was being pushed out of bounds, but hey, luckily he was able to do it. I did not have to throw that shot back up. I didn't have to order another one. That was a celebratory shot. You guys might need. You guys, you lived this, and I'm just kind of recalling it. Nebraska had the lead for most of the game. I think the score was 20-10 at one point. Cincinnati's quarterback all of a sudden realized that, hey, I have legs. I'm really good at running the football. So he started doing that. They drive down the field, score pretty quickly. Dylan Raiola takes over. Nebraska with about 5-6 minutes left. Nebraska gets a couple first downs, runs about 4 minutes off the clock, and the score is 20-17. Cincinnati takes over. I think they have the length of the field, probably about 80 yards to go, maybe even less, maybe more than that. Actually, no, he pinned them right inside the 10. Am I crazy? Yeah. Okay, so about 90 yards to go. Cincinnati just starts picking up yards, picking up first downs, going. And I wasn't thinking this. Some might have been. It's like, oh no, like not again. How were you guys feeling during that drive?
Well, it's a typical like prevent defense bullshit, which is annoying. And then Swordsby took off. I mean, at some point you just got to put a spy on that fucking guy, and they just refused to do that. But our secondary was awesome. Yeah. So just some little things like that to clean up.
I was listening to a post-game show, and there was a comment that was genuinely like bickering about Sayer, right? Like he didn't get any tackles. He didn't break up any passes. Like that's the point.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's
you don't
the
see
point. He
people
was
saying
so
that
good.
about Pat Surtain.
He took off the whole side of the field.
Yeah.
Secondary was awesome.
Yeah,
I wasn't feeling too bad, and it might just be delusion because I watched the game and I'm like, Nebraska is so much better than this team.
Yeah,
and now that we have a kicking game, even if we end up in overtime, I feel like that's an opportunity to get that monkey off our back. And this is going to be as favorable as a spot as that is. But then, there was some chatter. There was some folks heading towards the stairs once they got that pass interference penalty.
And then very next play, the boys at the bench, they did not break the person who got the pass interference penalty. Ended up picking it off. I can't remember his name. You guys know.
Malcolm
Hartzog.
Once that happened, this play right here. I mean, essentially threw it right to him, actually, looking at it from that angle. Ball did not get over the safety. So in the pure elation, am I right?
Ecstasy.
Yeah, a couple big things. I mean, we hit a 50-yard field goal, 52. Crazy. We had the ball bounce our way finally, like when Dylan fumbled it bounced right back to him. Crazy.
I finally got a good look at that replay. I can't believe he ended up with that football.
Yeah. And then we won a close game. So it was everything we needed it to be, other than the fact that we wanted to beat them by 30. But
Yeah, there's a lot of growing to do for sure, but all the things that we were dog shit at last year that genuinely cost us games are much better.
yeah, not a ton of penalties. Our running game looked really good with Emmett. The other two, not so much. It is alarming though when you look at the blocking grades. You know, to see like Henrik Harburg be the number one run blocker on our team, kind of tough.
That's a tough look because I
but
remember
I guess-
watching like that's not great.
Yeah, I guess you got to remember like sample sizes though, because I don't really think Harburg was on the field too many snaps. So
No, certainly not.
you got to kind of
run blocking role.
yeah keep that in mind when you're talking about every play for the linemen. But you'd love to see them be a little bit better. But I feel like that's always the last thing to come is like offensive line play, because it's hard to go like 80% or 70% in practice and be good when it comes to game time. So just things like that, things that are definitely fixable. And I saw people bitching like, oh, we can't throw it downfield. Well, they're playing 3 high every down. So it's almost impossible to throw the deep ball when they're playing 3 high safety.
Yeah, if we keep averaging 5 yards a carry, that'll open up.
Yes.
This is the same shit that we ran into last year where we couldn't do anything. So we had to resort to these bonkers screen passes on the perimeter that we couldn't block. So like that's part of the deal. That's what exactly what Dylan Raiola is gonna see until they can run the football.
Yeah, Dankey looked great and Isaiah Hunter looked great.
Ooh,
Barney, I can't believe that he still has ACLs intact.
Zoom.
We're ready.
Well, I was going to ask, year 2 Raiola, how did he look in your eyes?
I think he looked pretty good. I mean, there's a couple passes that, like that one, I think it was to Dankey sprinting across kind of like a slant that he kind of threw low. So you'd love to see that cleaned up, but it was a completion, so you can't be too upset. And you would talk about the sacks, but I think in that situation, like when we're late in the game, if he throws it away, then it lets him keep a timeout. You know, just things like that that people might talk about. But I think he looked pretty good. I mean, what did he have? 230 or 240 yards passing, 2 touchdowns.
Like an insane high clip of passes, like 31 for 48.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, so he was completing.
Husker quarterback threw 40 passes in the game.
He ran a couple times.
Which
some he looked slow.
He looked so slow. He was so much slower than I thought, dude. Like, oh my god, it looked like he was running a quicksand sometimes.
But then he had that one. I think it was like 8 yards or something. He's not fast, but he's fast enough.
Yeah, but like he was just slower than I thought he was.
Yeah,
and maybe it's just because I'm going to bring this up. We are going to talk about this. Maybe it's because he looks so much like Patrick Mahomes. I expect him to be at least. I know Patrick Mahomes isn't the fastest guy in the world either, but you know he at least has some quickness. He has some athleticism. Just Raiola, like he just was not as fast as like I would expect.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
when we don't have,
he's
a big boy.
When you have the arm talent of Dylan Raiola,
like not fat, like big, but like he is a big boy.
Yeah, he's tall. Yeah.
I thought he was awesome, and I think just for that point that we were just talking about, like it would have been so easy to try to unload it downfield, make a mistake like Swordsby did at the end of the game, but for him to obviously wasn't perfect, obviously missed some throws, but for him to stay as patient and as disciplined as he did throughout the game, I was very impressed by that.
Do we? Oh shit!
H-Wev.
Dude, Tyler, you watched the broadcast. Brandon, you obviously didn't. Do we think that the Patrick Mahomes graphic,
internet,
every time they kept looking at him in the booth, was kind of mean? Was that kind of mean?
We were counting. So I do want to talk about the booth. One of the worst I've ever heard. They're bad at their jobs, unfortunately. And then that rules analyst, that Matt guy, holy shit, could he be any worse? I don't think so. It just every news on the screen. Now. He's like, there's no way they overturned this, or there's no way that was a completed catch. And then you look at it, and then he obviously sees it for the first time. He's like, oh, I don't know, guys. This is closer than I thought. I'm like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, there was just one where I was watching specifically because I didn't hear the broadcast until the end, and I knew exactly what you're talking about because the pass interference at the end, right? The play before the game-winning interception, essentially. They were talking. It's like for some reason they went down to the rules analyst. Like, well, obviously it was pass interference. Like you could see. You don't need the rules analyst to tell you. Like, yeah, no, guys, I saw it from down here, and I'll tell you, he was hanging on to it the entire time. It's like that's what happens when you're holding on to it before the throw comes. It's holding. If you're doing it while the pass comes, it's pass interference. Like, hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Stout analogy.
Sure, they called holding on that, not pass interference. Right?
They did. They called holding. Yeah,
holding
because he was holding it. Yeah, throughout the route.
Yeah. Vendetta against most rules analysts.
Yeah. Shout out Terry.
Yeah.
Shout out Terry.
And Bleen. Shout out everyone that makes rules and abides by them and enforces them.
Hey, you Clanker?
What's wrong with your internet?
Are you Clanker?
No idea.
Huh.
Tyler, that's your boy.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
It's not great. It looks like you're inside of a. I honestly don't. I can't come up with the words. Like it looks like you're inside of a rocket ship.
Word.
Okay. Yeah, but hey, guys, congratulations! You did it. 1-0 on the season. You won a close game. Like you said, ball bounced your way. Have to be feeling good. Who's next?
Akron.
Akron.
Yeah.
We got a couple of get right games, and then Michigan's coming to town.
That's gonna be exciting.
Yeah. So if we look like this against Akron, then there's definitely alarms going off. But against a Power 4 opponent, the first game of the season, especially, you can't be too mad. Now, if this was like let's say we had the SEC schedule, like we're playing them week 10, and we look like this, I'd be much more alarmed. But again, I think we played pretty decently.
Yeah, I obviously there wasn't perfect, but you know who else played like shit in their first game of the year? Everybody looks like shit everywhere. Colorado looks like shit. Georgia Tech looks like shit. Like everybody looks bad.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard nothing but like a lot of people think this could, like Nebraska could be the Indiana this year. Where pop off 10 wins. Got a nice schedule. Toughest test is going to be at Penn State. I think it's like it's later in the season. I can't remember exactly when.
Week
but
11.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, hey, things are looking up. And like I said, everybody, and like I don't disagree with you. Everybody looks bad week 1. Like it's not like you have the preseason or anything. And they deleted this tweet.
They did. I guess the
Apparently,
Swifties didn't like it for some reason.
Yeah, which is weird.
Yeah.
Very,
I've never not been pro Swiftie, but to get very upset about this picture is very funny to me.
I think the social media manager, they found out who it was and started sending her death threats over this picture.
I know at the very least they doxed her.
Why do you have 21,585
Hey, don't.
pictures?
This is just my photos.
Don't ask, bro. Don't ask.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of pictures.
How do you even have storage space for all that?
It's tight.
It's all this picture. It's just this 21,000 copies of this picture.
Brandon's the only one that pays for the extra cloud storage.
It's like 99 cents for 500 gigs.
Yeah, see, he's justifying it.
It's too rich for my blood.
You can't get a soda out of a vending machine for that. Now I get an extra 20,000 pictures on my phone.
In other college football news, did you see Bowling Green's new mascot?
No.
My boy fucking Pudge.
Pudge
the cat. Brandon, pull up Pudge for me, please. Give me some fucking Pudge. I love Pudge. I put Pudge in my news program's weekend show. It's like, hey, by the way, there's this fucking cat, and he looks sick. He's incredible. Took the world by storm. Bowling Green returned the opening kickoff of the season for a touchdown 2 years in a row now. They did it last season. They did it this season. And it's all thanks to this guy, Pudge. Look at him, dude.
What a
Let's
unit.
fucking go. I love him, dude. He's the best. The literal
Morale
pest.
booster.
I fucking
He has a
punch heavy,
roommate?
bro. He's a what?
He has a roommate.
Yeah, it's George Carlson.
They're
Obviously.
just friends, dude. They're just friends.
Yeah,
I didn't know this. I didn't know this cat was so fucking broke. Couldn't live by itself.
Well, no, he's just living on campus. You know, he's just sharing a dorm.
Mm-hmm.
I heard he throws the craziest parties. If I'm being honest, like Brandon was talking about drugs that he has to look for to find that high. He might find him in Budge's room. Like, look at that guy. That guy spends his life fucked up.
My God.
Yeah, but there's that. Like Trevor mentioned, Georgia Tech beats Colorado. That was kind of an upset. I don't think many people expected that.
Oh, Brandon, who did we all pick on our pick'em?
Georgia Tech. Go Bees.
Tune into Cornhusker Connection
I
for
did,
that
didn't I?
nonsense.
Did you guys see Deion Sanders talk about that last
Yeah.
drive?
I did.
He had no idea what was happening, and like, I'll pull it up here. Because you see it happening in real time, and in my head I'm just visualizing Peyton Manning on the Manning cast. Timeout.
Yeah.
Then the same thing happens. The clock's running. I'm Peyton Manning in my head. Deion Sanders is sitting there with his 8 toes, like, nope, this is good. This is
8
what we
toes and
want.
no bladder.
So you can see here, they get the ball with 67 seconds left. 2 timeouts, first and
Looking at
10.
that last drive specifically, having 2 timeouts left. What was your thought process with, Coach
Watch the
Pastormer,
run
and how do you guys,
Clock's
come up with
running.
your management for that situation?
I think we got out
The
of
run
bounds
from
a
the
couple
quarterback
times.
too.
We
Did not get it out of bounds.
So we that's
Clock's
what
running.
transpired. We got out of bounds, I think, on both sidelines.
Did not get to the sideline.
And that's what happened after the first. I think we got a good
Lost 2 yards. Not a good play.
play, and we caught the
Okay,
ball, I think,
clock's
for
still
9
running,
yards.
no
We got
first
1 yard to
down.
go. So if you get the
Clock's
first
still
down,
running.
it stops. So
Clock didn't stop.
It don't make sense to really use your timeout in that sense. So we were just really trying to preserve them.
Yeah,
So
watch
we
the
certainly
50-yard
needed them. So
run.
I mean, I don't want to go home with timeouts. They don't do me no.
He went home with 2 timeouts.
Strategic as well, just burning.
Oh, they got
timeouts,
out of
just
bounds.
burn them just so you guys won't say.
But yeah, they
that.
lost like literally almost 50
At all.
seconds there.
18
But, I
seconds
think we
by
got
the
out of
time that the
bounds
clock
a couple times.
stops.
Started
And
the
that-
drive with a minute 7. Started it with a minute 7. Ended it like 18.
By the time
right
they
there.
got that first down, 18 seconds left.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Had no idea
We
what
would've-
was happening.
We would have strung Matt Rule from a fucking the lamppost if that shit happened
Mm-hmm.
to us.
I think it's just more. I hear what you're saying, but I think it's more play call because I don't disagree. It's like, yeah, when you have 70 yards to go, you want to preserve those timeouts as much as possible. That first play was dog shit, and it didn't give them anything. And I don't know if you call that. I mean, that leaves you with 1 timeout and a minute left, sure, but then you call something else. I don't know. It's really up to you. Yeah, you guys. I agree. You should have called your timeout there and just scream at Pat Shurmur for calling that stupid fucking play. But that's kind of just what Pat Shurmur does. So
Yeah, I mean, that's the Pat Shurmur special. But
Mhm.
to not only because I'll give coaches the benefit of the doubt. That's a tough thing to really manage in real time. Granted, you have to do it. That's kind of what you're there for.
Yeah.
But then to double down on it afterwards, no idea what was happening. Unbelievable. Couldn't have happened to a better team.
Do we think this one game? Do we think this might be Deion's last season coaching?
Well, he has the job for the rest of his life if he wants it. So
Yeah, but he also has no bladder and 8 toes. Like, I don't. Is it worth it at this point? Obviously, it's still early. Like, you know, and I think he can do it. It's not like I don't think he can do it. It's just like at this point, it's like his kids are gone. Like, he's fucking, walking around with a colostomy bag.
I don't know. Could be. I do feel more confident today than I ever had that he's not going to go anywhere else to coach.
Yeah.
So if it's a situation where he hangs it up, then maybe. But we'll see how it goes.
I mean, obviously there was going to be a drop off when you lose the Heisman winner, when you lose your starting quarterback. You're trying to piece things together. It's first game of the season, like you said, nobody ever looks good. And I'm not saying they can't turn it around, and not saying that Pat Shurmur shouldn't be fired because he probably should be. But I just have a vendetta against Pat Shurmur, though. That's just me.
Yeah.
But like Deion, I mean, it kind of just is it worth it anymore? I guess it's up for him to find out.
Yeah. Nonetheless, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the ride. College football is so much better to enjoy when you're not bitter all the time.
Mm.
It's a new era.
Speaking of bitter, Texas, Ohio State, 2 nights, Saturday night as we tape this. Horns down already. That's crazy.
Nope, it's at noon.
Wait, it's at noon?
Yeah, beginning kickoff.
It's not tonight?
Nope.
I'm actually fucking kind of mad about that. Like, what a waste. I was
I'm
looking forward
mad
to
about it.
I made plans for this afternoon. I'm pissed.
Well, Clemson and LSU play tonight, so it's not like we don't have a banger.
And who's playing Miami again? Notre Dame?
I think they play tomorrow.
No, it's tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Shane Gillis is on the inactive list, unfortunately, so we won't see him play.
What an unserious football program.
Other sports news. Tyler, you watching the Mets?
Nope.
Best offense in baseball the last 2 weeks, baby.
Yeah, good thing we put up 19 because we also gave up 9. So
Yeah, but that was whenever we had a catcher pitching for some reason. Like, I understand not wanting to use your pitchers, but it would have been like I was texting you and Dad. Like, it would have been so funny if we had to put Edwin Diaz in this game because Luis Torrens just couldn't stop giving up. Makes the game 19-15 for no reason. But hey, the boys look good. They were beating it up. They're beating the ball up. Tong looks good. McLean looks good. I imagine Spro. Well, I guess it's a little late. I guess it's all the boys that are coming up as far as reinforcements, because once it turns to September 1st, they're no longer playoff eligible. So at least we have Tong and McLean, and they look good.
all right.
Have you seen any highlights from McLean or Tong?
I have watched the Pitching Ninja talk about Noel McLean. Not Tom. No.
Okay. Tong, I thought looked good. He didn't have his swing and miss stuff, which is why I think he threw so many pitches. But I think Dad was right. He was just a little. The nerves are kind of crazy. He's 22 years old. He looks so fucking young. I think Gary said on the broadcast, he looks like he should be getting ready for like high school prom. Like,
yeah, I did see that Ryan Helsley is tipping pitches, so that's good.
yeah. But hey, at least rather figure it out now. But it's funny. It's like they've known for like a month and they're still working on it. It's like, what the fuck could he possibly be doing?
Yeah. Just take the glove out of his hand. Just no more glove for you. Yeah.
What did you guys see? Anything else you guys saw? I know we're all kind of tuning into College Game Day here. It's Lee Corso's last appearance.
Do y'all have any interest in Big Noon Kickoff these days?
Well, not really. I know Barstool is kind of joining them and like their pregame stuff. Oh, what's going on?
Oh, they're smooching.
So bad. I don't know why the fucking internet is so bad. You probably can't hear me.
I can't.
But I was,
Feels like we're welcomed on a Minecraft character.
Yeah.
I feel like I was watching on my
Chicken
phone.
jockey.
It feels like I'm watching through Vaseline.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna try to stay perfectly still, and then just like ventriloquist my voice.
Well, here's what you do: you call Tyler and you talk through Tyler's mic, and you just stay perfectly still and don't move your mouth.
God damn it.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. What do you guys want to talk about the AFC East? What are we talking about today? AFC East? I have a fantasy football draft today, and I'm excited about it. Oh, God.
Yeah, this is not going to work.
That didn't work at all.
Whose dumb idea was that?
1.5 seconds to realize this is a bad idea.
AFC East, yeah?
AFC
2025
Beast.
season preview, AFC Beast. Well, we called it that, but it's it's the Bills division for sure. It's going to be a top heavy, but it is very, very intriguing because we have 3 other teams in transition currently. I would say that one team probably should think about rebuilding soon. The 2 others could be rising. I'm actually going to let you guys decide for yourselves. Let's just talk about the Bills first, get that out of the way. Division, I obviously project to be the division winners, 13-4 last year. 12-5, they're projected this year. Well, let's just say they're over under this year's 12.5. top dogs in the division. Defense is going to be key. We know the offense is going to be good. Reigning MVP Josh Allen. They did lose Amari Cooper, but they have Keon Coleman. They have Josh Palmer. Still have Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox in the middle. James Cook, freshly paid. Do we think James Cook is worth all that money? Oh, yeah, Khalil Shakur. Because James Cook, he scored all of those touchdowns, but does he really supplement that offense in a way that's worth what he got paid?
Yeah, I think so.
I guess we're about to find out.
Added Joey Bosa.
They did add Joey Bosa. They added I can never say his name. Is it Hecht? Hecht? Hoecht. And then Ogunjobi. So they added some guys on defense.
Jordan Poyer is back as well.
But that's kind of always the thing for me too. Is like it feels like especially like Matt Milano. Always the past couple of years, he would always get hurt for that team, and then they're like, well, "What do we do now?" You know what I mean? Like they always have some major injury and no depth on that defense. So I guess that's just going to be the key for them, because it's going to come to week 18, and they're like, "Oh, everybody on our defense is hurt." It against Josh Allen just has to carry us again. So that's going to be the real key. Because right now, I feel like it's Super Bowl or bust for the Bills. Like they got to get it done either this year or next year, or else the window's closing quickly. What do you think?
I mean, it's been that way for the last 5 years. I feel like.
Yeah, it's kind of past due. I mean, they're almost like having to retweak just to keep the window open any longer already.
Yeah,
maybe the window's already closed and they need to,
trade him.
I was gonna say trade Josh Allen to the Broncos, but I don't know.
Dude, don't even
better. Who would you rather have right now, Josh Allen or Bo Nix?
Don't make me answer that.
Don't fuck this. If you could trade me Bo Nix for Josh Allen in the fantasy, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Dude, I've tried to give you so much for Bo Nix. Now, granted, it's not a good deal for you still.
No, they suck.
We both lose that way. A lose-lose.
And I hate that I've just been
quarterback that's not going to start, and here's a quarterback that is prone to getting hurt. Start him. Ooh. Fuck.
Wait, who's not going to start?
Anthony Richardson.
I don't know I don't know who the other guy was, but there was Spencer Rattler.
He's literally the starter.
Yeah, they named him the starting quarterback.
Yeah, but he's ass.
Yeah, but he's going to be a starting quarterback. How many?
He's going to get more. He's going to get more fantasy points than Anthony Richardson.
Thank you.
For maybe a week.
Who's he starting?
I mean,
for?
They're not going to bench him after a week. You think they're going to start fucking what's his face? What's his
Tyler
name?
Shuck.
Tyler Shuck.
Yeah, which is a ridiculous name. They're not going to play him.
Who's he play for?
Well, I mean, Tyler Shuck's so young. You really just have to give him some time to develop.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. He's the young age of 26 years old, 25 years old. So he's did you see that really mean graphic? Talking about who are the faces of each franchise, and for the Saints it just says NA. They're the only team without a quote unquote face of the franchise, which was kind of mean. I feel like you can make Alvin Kamara at least. Don't they still have Cam Jordan?
No, that team sucks.
I mean, they are going to be bad.
Dude.
That's why Arch Manning is going to the Saints this year.
Yeah, he is, Trevor. Let him know.
Also, can we talk about, actually, the big news of the NFL week, Micah Parsons to the Packers. Ugh. I was a little upset. Oh, God. Get that off of my screen. Micah Parsons to the Packers. I was a little, I didn't think the Broncos were going to get him. There was never any talk that the Broncos would get him, but I was kind of sad that the Broncos didn't get him. He would look good in blue and orange.
I mean, traded him away for almost nothing.
I know. 2 first-rounders and defensive tackle. I mean, Clark is a very, very good run defender. Like, he's a very, very good player.
Can't afford him.
Huh?
Seems like they couldn't afford him. What's the excuse?
They didn't want to afford him.
Because they're giving Dak Prescott $60 million.
Yeah, and CeeDee Lamb another $30 million. That's That's annoying. At least he didn't get traded to, like, if he got traded to the Chiefs or something, I would have just opted out of this football season. Like, I would just be just upset. So at least he went to the Packers. I don't have to really worry about it too much.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about the Packers much.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the big news of the NFL. Cut day. We're getting ready for week 1 next week. So wait, it's going to be Thursday is Eagles. I know we're still doing the AFC West East preview, but I'm good sidetracking here. Thursday is Eagles Cowboys. No.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yes.
Friday in Sao Paulo is
Chiefs and Chargers.
Chargers. And those are the first 2 games. And then Sunday we have a full slate. I still need to activate my Sunday ticket, actually. That's something I need to do. But I don't want to fucking use yours, dude. Clanker ass. Look at you. I can barely see you moving. It's like fucking frame by frame over here.
Hey, let me call you quick.
Sticking with the AFC East, the Patriots 4-13 last year, projected at over under 8.5 wins this year. So expected to make a market improvement. They do have Hall of Famer Mike Vrabel as their head coach now. The returning prodigal son returns. Josh McDaniels
It always works out.
back as an offensive coordinator too, which is he can't quit that team. He's always going to be the offensive coordinator of the Patriots.
Made a deal with the devil. That's the only job he'll ever be good at.
Yeah, but when he's there, he's going to be the best he's going to be the best offensive mind in the world. Yeah, I mean, Drake May, year 2, they got Stephon Diggs, which I'm sure that's going to really help with development. Cardi B also might be pregnant, so that's something to look out for as we move along the season. How do we feel about the Patriots, boys? Like, I don't know what to make of them.
I think they're going to be better than 9 wins.
Really?
I think they could potentially fight the Bills for the division.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have pegged that.
Why?
I think their defense is going to be really solid. And I also think Drake May takes a pretty big leap from last year.
See, that's one thing I had written down in my notes is, like, I don't know if I'm sold on Drake May yet. And I know it was a tough system last year. And like we said, Josh McDaniels, best offensive mind in the world when he coaches the Patriots, completely brain dead when he coaches any other team. So I guess, I mean, that's going to be a huge help. But I just don't see, like, it's obviously going to be a new system for him, second new system he's learning in 2 years. I still think it's going to be rather tough, especially early on.
I disagree.
I just don't know how well he's set up to succeed. Like, who the hell
got
is
more than
Mario
you think.
Douglas?
I mean, they did go
That
get
could
Trayvon
be.
Hendrickson in the draft. So, I mean, they have him and Stevenson, as the running backs behind him. Offensive line is going to be solid. I mean, and Tyler's right. It is a Mike Vrabel coach team, so they're going to be hard nosed. Like, they're not going to be they're going to be in every single game. Like, they're not going to lose by 2 scores more than a few times this season. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
At least in my opinion. It's going to be like those old Titans teams where he's like, there's no talent on this roster except for Derrick Henry, but for some reason they're winning 11, 12 games. So I do think that I don't disagree with Tyler in the fact that I don't think they fight with the Bills, but I think they make it difficult for every single team that plays them. I think that they make life miserable for everybody.
You know, I heard someone describe Bill Belichick as he's the kind of coach where he goes into every single game like somebody's held his family hostage. Like, if you don't win this game, we're going to execute them. And I do get those kind of vibes with Mike Vrabel.
More so.
Yeah, the difference is Mike Vrabel knows if I just go pop on some pads at halftime and just hop in, like, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can help my team that way.
Lee Corso is currently wearing his deathbed tuxedo. You gotta see that.
What the?
Thing.
I'm surprised the fit looks as good coming from the Southwest Airlines flight they put him on.
Dude, what if he did, like, at the end of the show he just drops dead? Just
No,
that would be
we're not.
crazy.
We're not talking about that. What the fuck?
No,
Well,
I mean, it's good television, dude.
So there
Why is
was
he
that.
wearing-
There's this video of him getting on a Southwest Airlines flight to College game day, and they made an announcement at the airport. Like, this is his last ever flight. I'm like, I hope that's not true.
That's great.
Like maybe they know something I don't, but I'm rooting for him to make it home safely.
Was he just gonna walk home? Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, how's he getting home? It's last ever flight. That's it. They've been waiting to put him on the no-fly list for all these years. ESPN's been keeping him on. That's so funny.
Bulldogs.
Yale Bulldogs.
Wow.
Not so fast, midget. Not so fast.
Midget. Hey, man, just calling it like he sees it, dude.
Legend.
True legend of the game. And were we on stream? Did we start the podcast yet?
Yeah.
Whenever you said it's been 20 years. 20 years ago, he was 70 years old.
Yeah, I'm 28. Fair enough to say I was like remembering watching College Game Day at 8 years old. He was 70. He was old as shit 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm. I think he's still got another couple years in him. I don't know why they're making him retire now.
I think it's for the best. It is a bummer. There's some nostalgic. This is honestly the first time I've watched College Game Day in a long time, but shout out Lee Corso, legend.
Poor Kirk Herbstreit. Now he only has one emotional support animal he can drag around.
Shout
Which
out,
did I see?
Ralph or whatever his name is.
Yeah, did I see some internet hate for that dog the other day?
I mean,
Yesterday?
they always do. They always hate on the dogs.
You can't hate on the dogs.
They
What did
did
the dog
with-
do this time?
They did with Ben. People hated that fucking dog for some reason.
I mean, he was universally loved. I think people started turning on him whenever everyone turns on everything eventually on the internet. It's the internet. But, I thought he was, universally loved until, maybe, 3 people said something.
I think once Ben passed away, he started to get some flowers. And then all of a sudden, Kirk starts bringing along this new younger dog everywhere he goes. And it's like, all right, now let's wait for, the body to cool down.
Yeah, he's got this hot new thing, showing it off.
Oh, sorry, you cut out. Are we talking about the Tar Heels now?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Sorry.
Pat, dude.
Cut out for a little bit. I didn't know if you're talking about Kirk or Bill Belichick.
Jordan.
Are you saying that Kirk's fucking this dog?
No.
Whoa.
Nope.
Whoa.
I did not say that.
Hey, dude,
Is that what you were implying, though?
Nope.
Is that what you're saying?
Nope.
Is that what you're saying? Moving on.
Hot young thing. What a weirdo.
I see how you get from point A to point B after that.
The Miami Dolphins. They won.
Fuck are you, Dolphin?
Fuck are you, whale? They won 8 games last year. Tua Tagovailoa did not. What did he? Yeah, he did almost die last year. It was the year that everyone was saying, "Hey, you should retire, protect yourself." Blah blah blah. He said, "I don't want any of that shit." Projected to win 6.5 games this year. Just want to double check that. And I was talking about when we were, queuing this up, what team maybe needs to start. Sorry, over and under 8.5 wins. Excuse me. What team needs to start thinking about a rebuild? And I definitely think this is the team that needs to start thinking about a rebuild. They're getting older. They just, traded away a few players. They just don't. It hasn't really worked out, which sucks because I really like Mike McDaniel because I think he's a good coach.
Yeah, but he actively wants to die. He's waiting every single day to die.
Which honestly,
Just
respect.
like me.
Yeah, respect.
This is a great day. We're another day closer to death.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of a weird thing, but I think he just saw that. I think credit to him. He was coming back from practice. He saw what he saw, and he's like, you know what? This is a good time to die.
I'm enjoying the thought of sweet relief.
Hey, but they got Darren Waller out of retirement. That's news.
That is news.
It's news.
It is.
They do have
They got
Minka
reported.
Fitzpatrick.
They got Minka Fitzpatrick.
Minka.
Good for them. They did lose, starting off at the tackle. They lost Jalen Ramsey, Calais Campbell, Jonnu Smith, Raheem Mostert. So they lost a lot of guys that were starters. Like I said, 8-9 last year. I don't even think. I mean, Tua. I think is Tua. I think Tua has hit his ceiling. I don't think he's going to be any better than what we think he is. How do you guys feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's
Fair
very
point.
good, anyways.
Like a B minus quarterback. I think is what I think of Tua.
I do fear that he is just good enough to keep them out of the cellar.
Mm-hmm.
Get a good quarterback in this draft.
Like 8 wins. Tua is good for 8 wins. Like that. Yeah, 8-9, 8-8, 8-7, or 9-10. You know what I mean? Like around there. So, I mean, yeah, this defense obviously could hold them. I'm torn every single day. I feel like it changes whether Tyreek Hill is going to either A, burn down that facility, or B, buy everyone a Rolex. Like, I don't know which way he's going to go sometimes. I don't know if he wants to be there or not, but he's there no matter what. I think he's definitely going to be one of those guys that would be a trade candidate come deadline time.
Get him off the team. He doesn't want to be there anyways. Then it'd be the
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle show. Waddle.
So yeah, I can see the Chiefs picking him up and making my life miserable in that aspect. Tyreek Hill talking. Speaking of,
That would be unprecedented. We've never seen a talent like Tyreek Hill on the Chiefs. So that'd be interesting to see.
Yeah.
They also can't afford him, I don't think. So.
Well, I think that the Dolphins would eat some of that contract, right? I don't know how trades work in the NFL. Do they work the same way they work in the MLB, where the team can just decide to eat some of the contracts?
I think so. I don't think to the extent of MLB, but I think there's a certain point where they are on the hook for a certain portion.
How many years does Hill have left on his deal?
Can't be much.
Tyreek Hill contract.
The Twisters guy is on TV.
Does it piss you guys off how cool Texas celebrities are? They get Matthew McConaughey and Glenn Powell.
Yeah, it is kind of bullshit. Yeah.
No, they're not cool. I don't care.
So he's 2 years left on his deal. He's making $27 million this year, and he's making holy fucking shit. He's making $51 million next year. Am I reading this right? That's crazy. Yeah,
no way they can afford that.
Yeah, she just can't afford it. That's crazy. $51 million is insane. Yeah, so Tyreek Hill might be the death of that team, like literally or figuratively. We'll see as the season goes on. You know, that's kind of one of the narratives we're following.
Someone just won $250,000.
Did they kick field goal?
Oh, he's on a delay. You get to see this in real time.
You're so far behind.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, yeah, he's already celebrating. He's already spent the money.
They've been celebrating for like 5 minutes.
Is that the UCF night? What's he doing in there?
Oh, banged it.
Never in doubt.
Is that Glenn Powell?
Yeah. Well, you're just
shorter than I thought he was.
This guy's lost.
Remember, like 90 seconds ago.
You understand? I heard you say Glenn Powell. I'm not watching it, so I didn't know if Glenn Powell was on the screen. I just didn't know, like, if they started showing him yet, if they were previewing to later. It's like, you understand that, like, yeah, I'm also not watching it. It's behind my back, you know.
They just have every mascot.
Context clues. You know, if you see it in my left shoulder, that means I'm not watching it because it's behind me. Okay.
I know we've started to turn on Pat McAfee, but Pat McAfee in moments like this is.
No, I think he's good at a lot of things, but when they put him in every single situation, that's when it becomes annoying.
Yeah, like when he starts hosting Red Zone, it'll be too much.
Yeah.
The college football Red Zone, he will definitely be hosting.
Oh wait, Will Howard is at the game. Howard.
Yeah, it's so I saw during a Big Noon Kickoff, they had a segment with both Will Howard and Vince Young, which I thought was very funny. At projecting these two as similar beings.
Vince Young is far and away transcendent compared to Will Howard.
Both won a national championship, I guess.
Only one is a Steelers legend, though.
That's true. That's what really matters.
That's true. Future Steelers starting quarterback.
They got him.
Yep.
They got the guy.
Yep.
Solidarity.
Yep. Rounding out the AFC East. We're going to talk about the New York Jets. Aaron Glenn is their head coach now. They got rid of that quote-unquote dead weight, Robert Salah. He was the only problem with that team. It definitely wasn't any other trades or any other roster decisions that were made.
They really gave him everything that he needed to win 10 games.
Sure did. Yep, they sure did. And yeah, I can't believe he really ran that team into the ground. And good riddance, I guess. But
it's unfortunate, such a prestigious program that just couldn't get over Robert Saleh.
It's been a legendary. It's been it's been a legacy of success there up in New York, and he just kind of ruined it. And he was like, we can't have this anymore.
Can't do it.
So yeah, new quarterback, new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator, a lot of new pieces. I'm not that high on them, but I think they're going to surprise some teams. I don't think they're going to be as bad as people may think they will be. I want to say their over-under is at 5.5 this season.
Justin Fields is going to be a top 10 quarterback this year.
So you keep saying that, and I just can't agree with you.
I don't care what you think.
I don't care what
I think.
I can't get
He'll be
behind
better
him.
than Aaron. He'll be better than Aaron.
Absolutely. Now you see.
Whatever team Aaron Rodgers is on, they're going to be dog shit. But so thank God he's off of the Jets. Am I right, guys?
Oh yeah.
I don't like how comfortable you look right now.
I'm chilling. Step into my office.
Yep. So they're projected 5.5 wins. I don't know, guys. I think they.
I got Bud Crawford on ESPN now. That fight's going to be crazy. Well, I guess in Brett's screen, he'll pop up in about 2 minutes.
I still have the Buffalo Wild Wings commercial.
There it is.
It's tonight or no?
September 13th.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Dude, I'm so hyped.
Canelo, Crawford.
But before you say anything else, Brett,
thank you.
Papa would have loved
I
this
didn't
fight.
want to say anything, huh?
Papa would
that
have
one.
loved
Oh
this
yeah.
fight. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He loved Canelo Alvarez. He loved Terrence Crawford. He'd be creaming his shorts over this fight.
You love this fat.
Is he really?
ass.
Yeah.
He's from Omaha?
Yeah. You didn't know that? Yeah, he's like one of the most famous people who've ever come from Omaha.
You fucking idiot.
What?
Of course I knew that. We went to high school with his nephew.
He's from Omaha.
Wait, Trevor, Terrence Crawford's from Omaha?
Wait, what?
Oh, Crawford. I thought Canelo was from Omaha.
Dude, he's
Canelo
from
was
Omaha.
South Dakota.
I'm from Omaha. Trevor, are you from Omaha?
You're from Council Bluffs, you bitch. Don't put on airs for fucking people.
I've lived here about 4 times as long.
Where were you
as I
born?
lived
Where were
in
you born?
Council Bluffs.
Where were you born? Where were you born?
It's not about where your birth certificate is from. It's where your heart is.
Oh. So Tyler's just fucking from the dumpster. Because that's where his heart is all the time.
Sure.
Just in garbage.
I think it's time to cue that up now, Brandon.
Speaking of garbage,
on the heels of Brett calling me garbage, I just wanted to point out how great of a person I am. Yesterday, spent a lot of time doing some volunteer work.
Oh God!
It's through my.
Yeah, it's not volunteer work unless you're taking pictures of it, huh?
I mean, look at me. I'm working. No, I'm not taking pictures. I'm working.
I mean, if the press is there, they're gonna snap some pictures of what they're there for.
Send that to me. Send that to me. Send that to me.
They actually did hire a photographer for this event, which I hear that they don't do very often. So, I'm kind of a big deal. So the goal was to go to this new high school and do some yard work and just beautify the area through my great company, Woodman Life. Shout out Woodman Life.
Shout out Woodman Life.
He's still he's still fucking worn out from that day.
We bought like 15 Casey's pizzas.
Ate them all.
Very expensive. I did not put in that order. I just had one of the other people I put in the order. I'll go pick it up and pay for it. I got there and saw the bill. I'm like, how many pizzas did we order? So I have a lot of pizza in my fridge. That's sick. But yeah, so just Brett was saying how bad of a person I am. I just wanted to show you that I'm not. I'm out there caring about the folks in the community, making Omaha a prettier place. What can you say that you've done, Brett?
Well, it's just more of like, so I just have a couple questions. It's like, so you had to do the new high school. You couldn't do like a old, maybe rundown, dilapidated high school like
This
say
is
Bryant.
I
like
had a
your alma
connection
mater?
here. I had
Your
a
alma
connection.
mater? Okay. And what are you doing? I'm not denigrating. Like, I'm happy for you. I'm happy
Yeah.
to, but what are you doing here? It looks like you're
So
adding.
in front of this sign, there were a bunch of mulberry bushes. So we came in and cleaned them up and ripped them out. And then we laid down some mulch, planted some plants out there, stuff like that. Cleaned up the parking lot. It's the old Secret Service building here in Omaha. So it wasn't taken care of very well. So I was out there just making
Putting it back together.
Absolutely.
Where is this?
It's on 108th and Maple.
So way out west.
4th and Maple.
Not all that we're out west.
Well, I mean, it's just like it's not in the inner city. It's not like
It's on the interstate.
It's
the inner city.
No.
I don't know. I was thinking like I don't know. When I think community outreach, I think maybe schools are less fortunate than others. But
I had a
the
connection here.
West O residents are getting help.
The next year I'm going to do Brian. So piss off.
Okay. Hey, I'm excited. Like, I'm happy that you're reaching out to community. I just think like, this is kind of a rich get richer type situation.
Brian
That we
actually
get to
did
save
get a
all this
Facebook.
money we have, because now we have Tyler to come in and do it for free.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to the
Brian.
reunion?
Hell no.
Maybe.
Is this your guys' first
Can I get
reunion?
out from under here?
Yeah, this will be our 10-year.
Go to your first reunion. You don't have to go to any others after that. That's my advice.
I'm good, man.
I just have a hard time imagining that anybody who sees that and says, fuck yeah, I want to go to that is somebody I want to spend time with.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's
Well,
kind
you
of
do.
fun because you
That's
get
what
you do see people you didn't
know.
expect to see. You start drinking with people you didn't expect to drink with, and you just have a good time. And then then you're done. Like, okay, that's it. That's closing the chapter.
Yeah, but I was like so cool in high school that I didn't really hang out with people in my grade. So,
Ooh,
that's
what makes you cool.
Yeah.
That's your takeaway. Is like maybe people in your grade couldn't stand you, type shit.
Yeah, I'm just really cool. But I also just talk to people that I want to talk with. If that makes sense. Action shot.
Trying to add some cinematography here.
All right, Tyler. I turned the podcast off. You can be honest here. Was this like? Did you just hop into this for the picture and just you were done for the day?
No, I'm the only one.
Okay.
Sophia and
All
I
right,
really
just
were the
make
only
sure.
people that did anything.
Wait, that's Sophia? Okay, I see
Yeah.
the hair now. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good for you guys.
Yeah, don't you see the scoliosis in her back?
Kind of. Yeah, I see it now. That's funny. Wait, so what's their mascot?
The Spartans.
Okay, that's cool.
It's pretty cool.
What's the name of the school? I'm trying to.
It's the Omaha Christian High School.
Oh, okay, that's neat.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy you guys did that. Sounds like a fun. That's Friday.
Yeah. It's a long morning.
That's sick.
Yeah, we were supposed to have a bunch of volunteers show up, so this was only supposed to take like an hour. And then nobody showed up, so here I was, putting in the sweat equity,
doing the dirty work.
Yeah.
Don't want you.
I love how Trevor's trying to get in here. Just his internet will not let him.
Yeah. He said, okay, throw his ass out the club.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, Trevor can keep trying, and I think it's going to be funny. So, but we can end the show. We'll just kill the stream and leave the room open.
Before we do that, let me give you the rundown. I'm not an idiot. I do think that the Patriots will be kind of battling the Bills. But I do still think the Bills win the division. Then I think it's the Patriots, and I think it's the Jets, and then I think it's the Dolphins.
I actually agree with you, surprisingly. I would say that the Patriots battling the Bills will be good for the Bills later on. The Bills need that. They cannot. If the Bills cakewalk this division, they're fucked for the playoffs, I think, personally. I mean, there's I'm told 6, 17 minus 6 equals 11. I know there's 11 other games they have to play against tough opponents, but they need somebody to test them early so that way they can hopefully succeed in the playoffs. I want to see Josh Allen win a Super Bowl. I want to see the Bills win a Super Bowl. If it doesn't come at the expense of the Broncos, oh God, he's back.
I'm back.
Trevor, actually, it's perfect. We were just what do you think about the AFC East? Like, yeah, the floor is yours.
Who's on the AFC East?
And that's
a great question.
It's our preview.
No, I think if they're not the Steelers, then I don't care about who they are.
Okay, Steelers win the AFC East. You heard it here first, folks.
They win something, I hope. Anyways, hey, I do have one thing to share with you guys.
Please do.
How do I share my entire phone screen?
That's probably not a good idea.
Wait,
what?
What? Okay. So the NHL 26 rankings came out for the game. This came up last night, and I was thinking, oh, I'm going to hop on the podcast. I'm going to do some research. And can you guess who the number one overall player is?
Connor McDavid.
You'd be correct.
I know
breaking news. Breaking
Well,
news.
I think when you look at these, it's never about number one because you always know that number two is actually the best. So, Trevor, you just want to break down who the second highest ranked NHL player is? Because he's probably the best. I'm just guessing. I know who the best player is, so I'm just projecting on who I think that could be.
Wait, whose phone and how did he get in here?
Hey, who you know here, phone?
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's Nathan McKinnon.
Called it.
See,
he's an Avs player, which I don't think is correct. I'd say you could.
He's not an Avs player.
No, he's not an X Factor.
Wait.
Did they win? Did they win last year? I don't think so.
Sidney Crosby is number 8. Where the fuck is Ovi at?
36.
What? Oh, dude, this is fucking bullshit.
I mean, dude, he can barely fucking. I mean, he's great. Still one of the best scorers in the league today. But
okay. So out of these 50. Jake Genslow is very number 50. So shout out Omaha. But if you were to look at slap shot power on every single one, Alex Ovechkin has 95 slap shot. I believe it's 95, and there's only one that comes close. What is it? He's 36. So.
Gosh, Connor Hellebuck has a 0 slap shot. He must suck.
He's terrible. So you got to go back down to the guy.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of high 80s, low 90s.
There's one 94 or something. I think there's 95.
95.
Yeah, 95 is Alex. So
that's crazy.
That's a pretty good stat line, But here's the thing: is is this for fantasy, or do you? I don't think they do Ultimate Team.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yep.
I wish I would have known that. I would have done that.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've talked to you guys about this. Have you guys seen the hashtag Stafford died weeks ago?
Nope.
Hashtag McVay lied, Stafford died.
No.
One of my favorite internet things happening right now. It's so fucking funny.
All right. Thank you.
Well, so people are just Matt Stafford, he's been having all those back issues. He's been having all those issues, and he's been in that whatever hyperbaric truck that they have out there parked out in front of the Rams facility. So now the internet rumor is Stafford's actually dead and replaced him with a body double. And he's been dead for not only weeks, which some have posited, but maybe even perhaps decades. So I don't know. That's funny.
People
I
go
like
too far.
I like enjoying things.
Is his wife single or what?
She might be. I don't know how that works with body doubles. Do you get the wife too if you're body
Well,
double?
she got the sleep. She got the sleep number bed, right? So
yeah,
I'm just wondering who gets to share that with her because she
Backup
likes
quarterback,
it
probably.
gets lonely. It has to get lonely.
She likes it hard. He likes it soft. You know, I've seen the commercials.
Thank you.
Just doing the Lord's
See,
work.
this is why we have fucking Trevor on here because thank God he's always thinking about the wife. You know, no, we don't ever think about the wife. He's always thinking about her.
You guys don't
Honestly,
think about
the more Trevor we have in this podcast, I think the better it is for everybody.
I think so too. Like the fact that he's got the black. We didn't full screen. Like the black bars don't do him justice. Hey, look at see.
Hey, turn your phone sideways.
fucking jump scare.
Yo, there
Hey.
he is. Yeah, man. Sheesh.
Hey, give us a house tour quick.
Yeah, house tour of the house. Show us your address first.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, it's the full screen for everyone. Okay. Okay, I'm not doing that.
Dude, you're so fucking weird.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
I gotta hold my phone sideways. I'm not doing that.
I can't. Because then it's too low, and then it's like all of my under chin and.
Yeah, Tyler, you don't work in TV like we do. It's like you have to have the headroom above you, and he knows that.
How about that?
Looks pretty good. Did you see my name is phone? Tyler went through of changing his to Tyler.
Tyler looks like
No, it was already in here. Jerk.
Can you guys see Tyler with a mustache and no beard? Because I can. Look, I see it right now.
He looks like Andy. Oh, you look weird with your eyes like that.
Yeah, dude, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like Oh, the hat.
I need a new fantasy photo. So somebody
Hey, chat, screenshot that. Clip that, chat.
Clip that. That's funny as fuck, dude.
Dude, there's something about it. Like, it's so fucking funny.
Oh my god,
Tyler, when you're 50, you gotta go mustache only. I think.
I wish you wouldn't wait that long.
Shave this part off.
Yeah, that's the look. And then you have to sign up to be a substitute teacher.
How do I reach these keys?
All right, boys. I have a fantasy football draft in about 45 minutes. Ooh, I have the third overall pick. Who am I taking?
Jameer Gibbs, probably.
Justin Fields.
I will
Justin Fields.
I will not be taking Justin Fields.
Lamar Jackson.
I already have him, actually. So it's my keeper league, and I'm keeping Lamar. So he's going to take the place of my third-round pick, and I'm keeping Jackson Smith and Jigba, and he takes the place of my eighth-round pick. So I have those two guys already.
Wait, how does that work?
I take a kick or a tight end.
So keeper league. So since I got Jackson Smith and Jigba as a rookie, he is my all rookies. They just take your eighth-round pick, so you don't really get a negative there. Last year I drafted Lamar Jackson in the fourth round. So if you want to keep a veteran, you just lose the next round up for the following year. So I drafted him in the fourth round that last year, so I get him in the third round this year. So I felt like the value was decent there, so I was like, okay.
So the next year you have to give up a second round pick, or is it just 1 year?
If I decide to keep him, but yes, I would have to give a second round pick, which I don't know. That's that's where it'd be difficult. Like third round, honestly, was a difficult decision too.
So if you cut him, then what happens? Does he just go back into the draft pool?
Yeah, if I cut him. Like for instance, like last year I picked up Lad McConkey, but as as a waiver wire pickup, I didn't get the option to keep him this year because I didn't draft him.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it's a little convoluted. You get to keep up to 2 veterans, up to 2 rookies. Everything it's basically redraft. Other than that, like it's not really as in depth as our dynasty. The way I describe our dynasty league to people is like I have guys on my team that I hope can give me 8 points 3 years from now. Like that's all I'm hoping for. So, yeah, it's not as you have to put as much thought into it as you do our dynasty, but it's still
You know what's funny is I don't put any thought into our dynasty.
no. Really?
It sounds like you have to put way more thought into it.
And you know
Yeah.
what? And you know what?
Like-
I just found out. Terrence Crawford is from Omaha.
Oh,
Yo, Rick 8,
Dude.
hit the music, cue the music, breaking news. We just found out where Terrence Crawford was from. You realize that we're not the only people, like there's might be some people that don't know he's from Omaha.
I didn't realize that until this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be.
I didn't know.
Hmm?
I didn't know that he was from Omaha until just now.
See, good. Glad we were able to help you out.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm. You guys are the worst.
But
Just
okay.
the
Okay.
fucking
Here's
worst.
all right. I'll give you guys one. Little nugget to chew on. Over under for my fantasy football season. Over under 4 wins.
Under.
Over.
Fuck you, Brett, dude.
Over.
Basement, dude. You and Grace are gonna be battling for the fucking final spot.
Trevor, I do have my 4th round pick next year still, so we could maybe work out a deal for Bo Nix if you're interested.
I would love Bo
If
Nix.
you trade Bo Nix to anybody else, I'll throw it
I would love to get rid of Bo Nix.
Rand's gonna strap a bomb to his chest and walk into the league office. But funny enough, the league office is his apartment, so it's gonna be really difficult.
Bo Nix has just been taking up so much space. I've been waiting for someone to just give me a deal for him. Any trade. I will take literally any trade. I will counter it for your whole team. But
yeah,
he has done that a couple of times. Every draft pick
actually
I own, every roster player I have.
it
I'm
takes a
so
long
upset that I've gotten myself caught up in this because now I get involved in these trades. Now I have to see them. I see all the fucking counter moves.
Trying to trade
Like, I don't
Brett's
want this.
assets for Bo Nix.
Yeah, he goes, well, I don't want to give you that guy. So then I just add another one of his players. I'm like, maybe he missed it, you know?
Mhm.
Trevor, I will give you $10 real for Bo Nix.
Make it 20 and he's yours. Only 10 real
Two for my
dollars?
blood. 2 is for my blood.
That's 10% of the buy-in.
It's not bad. Well, how many draft spots do I have? Okay, so how many? So if you were to give me 10, 10 draft spots, $10 for each spot on my roster, then that's $100.
Honestly,
I don't
you guys will be interested in this. Hopefully, my internet
Are
doesn't
you-
shit out when I do this.
Venmo me $10. He's yours. No tradesies, no nothing. I don't want anything in return other than that sweet, hard, cold card cash.
I wouldn't do this just because I know somebody else would scream collusion within our
So,
fans.
if you guys are seeing my screen, this is a breakdown of the top teams in our league according to this one fantasy football website.
Wait, I'm number 4?
Yep, you're 4. I'm 5. Austin 3. Who's GT in the bottom?
Brooke.
DJ, I think.
No,
Okay.
DJ. Yeah.
Oh, DJ.
And then
That's
they
Brooke.
hit the second. But yeah, that's Brooke. So
That's
according
Brooke.
to this website, these are the top teams in the league.
Oh,
Yeah, and then we were hearing about how DJ's team is so bad he needs the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah. So this is the 2025 grades of the roster this season. This is the dynasty grades of the roster moving forward. Yeah, he has an A+ in both. So yeah, I don't.
Where's Trevor?
you got to scroll down quite a bit.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Damn.
But the outlook's not looking too bad. B-.
And you're both
Wait.
bargain hunters.
C+. I'm a bargain hunter. What? I've never.
Mhm.
What? I gotta fucking bring coupons
Hey, but
if
you
I
have-
want somebody.
You have Grace under you, so at least you have that to look forward to. That's never a bad spot to be.
No, it's a bad spot for her. I stink.
That boy don't shower.
I don't fucking shower.
Accidental DAC picks.
Dude,
How do Clinker?
Butter. You know what?
I'm like,
You know what? I get rid of
Depth chart, darling. Let's go.
yeah, Sprinkle Boys love their depth charts.
Bo Nix. Somebody please take Bo Nix off my hands. I need to get rid of him for literally next to nothing.
Do you guys want to see? Well, one of you, who wants to see their report?
Me.
Me, I'll take it.
I don't want to.
I said it first.
Yours. Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
take
wanna give
Tyler's.
yours.
Football guys. Ugh.
It was one of those. So a couple years ago, I got the whatever Roto Pass it was that Matt Berry was offering. It was like $80 for all of these different like fantasy football like websites for everything, which was a great fucking deal. And they ended that partnership, but this was my favorite one, so this is the one I stuck with. But this is yours. So your playoff chances with average management 61%. That's actually pretty good. I think mine was only like 58.
Howdy.
With managing it, you have up to an 80% chance to make the playoffs, so not bad. Howdy, fantasy fans. Today we're doing a deep dive into the On Clanker squad from the ANFFL Dynasty League. So yeah, here's your grades. So there you go. You have that going for you. Dynasty grades looking forward. You do have good tight ends. You have great tight ends as far as backups.
Yeah, I love Tyler's tight end.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler is a real nice tight end. Wide receivers, your team's crown jewel.
Well,
Justin Fields was a steal. We might need to revisit that trade. Tyler, what are your thoughts about that? Was Justin Fields a steal in your eyes?
No way. He was bad for a little while.
Yeah.
He's got Deshaun Watson sitting there, and he won't give him to me for Bo Nix.
You could fucking have Deshaun Watson. You could have it.
Okay.
Yeah. And here you go. This
we
is
get
yours.
it. Mine now. Go to mine now. I want to see. I want to laugh. I want you guys.
I'm actually very curious to see what yours is too.
It's gonna take 10 years.
I'll let you guys know I have a list of banger names, fantasy football names for the season that I plan on swapping to. I'm just stoked. I'm excited. So here's yours. Playoff chances 37%. But hey, with good management, you might make it.
Not by me.
Sure, let me run your team. I'll get you the playoffs.
Please. Quarterback F.
Collusion.
Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, see, and you. Hey, good thing you Bo Nix though.
Yeah, if only somebody offered you 4 different quarterbacks to bolster your roster with. I don't know what to tell you.
I've never seen that trade come in once. I would have accepted it right away. I would have accepted that right away. I don't get it.
You know, Trevor's got some good depth on his team.
He's got some good depth. He's got some dynasty. So dynasty depth. Like, look at him. 2 to 5 years from now, Trevor, you're going to be set. You're going to be at least the 5th best or the 6th best team in this
Bub
league.
Means is really going to take me to the playoffs.
Yeah, it's not good.
Bo Nix
It's not
was a steal.
great. Yeah, Bo Nix was a steal.
I remember seeing Tyler's. It was like steal.
That's crazy. Look at this strength. Look at this diamond check. I've never seen anything like that before in my life.
Oh my god, dude!
Hey, tight end or running back, you got it though.
Hey, my wife.
That's your bread and butter.
Why is my bench so much better than?
Trevor, I do.
Yeah, maybe you
need
should think about starting
running
some of these
back.
guys.
I can't get rid of Jahmyr Gibbs, dude. I mean,
I wouldn't be targeting him. It'd be a fair trade. I wouldn't be targeting him unless I was going to give you up a bunch of shit.
and
I got wide receivers. You need them. You got running backs. I need them.
I need a
I'm
quarter.
able to make a trade.
I'm gonna start Quinn Ewers today at quarterback. I don't care. I just need Bo Nix not to get hurt.
Yeah.
Off day.
Same
the
dude.
entire season.
I also need him not to get hurt.
No bye weeks, nothing. Like if it's a bye, he still needs to get points. He still needs to play. Fuck.
Tis 8th best for the reigning champion. That's crazy.
It's not Season of the Lamb or Seasoned Lamb.
Nope, 'tis the Lamb season. TV.
Taylor's version.
TV. Ooh, running backs.
Damn, look at this depth, though. Wow. Look at this depth, though. Brandon's building for the long term. He's building the team for the long term. Good for him.
Why do you need a quarterback? Why do you need Bo Nix? You don't need a quarterback.
Okay, but I was willing to give up one of my already very good quarterbacks.
Not Joe Burrow.
This boy reaching. That's crazy.
That's a lot of reaches.
That's so many reaches. Boom bust though, Isaiah Davis.
Isaiah Davis.
What's the reach mean? Is that
You do have. I didn't realize you had Joe Burrow too.
I do have Joe Burrow.
Yeah, if you give me Joe Burrow for Bo Nix, I would be a little bit.
Dude, I'll cue this up right now. You can have him.
That's crazy.
Bo for Joe.
You know what? No, Brandon already has his Super Bowl, so like he's fucking. He doesn't give a fuck anymore.
And then also give me Baker Mayfield or Jackson Dart as well. And I'll give you Bo. I don't care. I'll part with him.
Don't do this to Brandon because you're just going to deny the trade and it's going to make him sad.
No, he's going to counter. He'll
Yeah,
counter.
he's gonna counter. He'll counter.
With every draft pick I own and every player on my roster.
Bro, Jackson Dart, the other guy, every draft pick from the next 10 years, all 5 of his wide receivers, all 5 of his running backs, then I will think about it. I'll think about it.
I think I will. But yeah, that's what I was doing today.
Brooke
All
is
right.
better in Village, huh?
Sounds good. Good podcast.
All right, boys. Any last words before we wrap this B up?
Go Big Red.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, breaking
news.
Want to know?
Terrence Crawford is from Omaha, Nebraska.
Holy shit.
Nebraska.
Holy shit.
Oh my
Solved the
God.
case, boys. Put on my detective hat.
man.
Big J journalism.
Hallelujah.
I had no
We
idea.
did it. We figured it out. That's incredible. I'm
He was
glad we were able to break that news. Hey, born 2 days before I was. Shout out, Libra Gang.
Wow.
Word.
All right. See ya.
Crawford by KO. Easy money.
Bye.
All right, peace.
Big man blast stories, 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 big man blast stories.